we'll share 12 crazy rules Musk employees must follow. 12. Don't talk to the press. Musk echoed in an email that is now unfortunately leaked. If you reveal information, including on social media, you can be fired. Likewise, claims of damages and criminal charges could be instituted against you. The non-disclosure obligations of employees direct them not to disclose proprietary business information. How did we find this out? Someone leaked proprietary business information. Number 11. Communicate directly. According to Musk, a chain of command is only necessary on paper and in salaries. If you enforce the communications chain of command at Tesla, you will be looking for a job soon. In fact, Musk believes speaking to a supervisor, then manager, then director, then VIP, then board member is a waste of time. If you have something to say to the CEO, walk up to him and tell him. When you enforce a chain of command, you block many ideas from coming into the company. Decisions have a chain, but ideas do not. Tesla is not a traditional company. 10. No jargon. Confusion leads a company nowhere. Musk knows this and prioritizes simple language over crazy jargon and acronyms. In an email, he said that people should not have to learn a glossary of words to simply work with Tesla. All acronyms did was confuse people and make it challenging to remember. When people do not understand your acronym or jargon, they try not to look stupid by pretending to understand, further reducing productivity. Musk concedes that some jargons are necessary. However, most of them, he revealed, seriously suck. One of the critical acronyms he cannot get over is RUD. It is a term for when a rocket explodes. So when the Falcon 9 exploded, everyone around said RU, and he did not know what was happening. Now he threatens to take drastic measures against anyone caught using jargon. 9. Walk out of meetings. It's not rude to walk out of meetings. It is disrespectful to have somebody wasting your time in a meeting you do not belong in. When you're in a meeting and realize the trajectory of the meeting does not align with your duties in the company, log out. There are better things to do than being stuck in a meeting you do not benefit from. So drop off the call and go back to doing something profitable for the organization. Here, you will be appreciated. If the meeting is for you and the conversation keeps swaying towards several places, try to stay within your position. For example, call the meeting to order regardless of your position. It would be best if you were not listening to uninspiring information because you are not sure what to say about it. 8. Natural body odor only. When you get a job at Tesla, SpaceX, or Neuralink, you must throw out all your cologne and perfume. Musk owns an aftershave brand, but he is sensitive to odor, not the bad kind from when you were sweating. Chances are he actually likes those. We are speaking of the perfumes that make you feel good. Musk dislikes those and instructs everyone to come with their natural odor. Moreover, if you think you could use it for the weekend, you are mistaken. Musk does not believe in days off. You would be staying at the workplace and spending over 100 hours a week. We will share the details soon. However, you can buy his sophisticated aftershave and use it when he is not in the office. 7. Small meetings only. Musk sent a company-wide email reiterating his dislike for emails. First, it was to walk out, and now to avoid large-scale meetings. Businesses need meetings to work effectively. Yet Musk believes that meetings are an enemy of creativity. When too many people attend a meeting, they spend all their time discussing and countering ideas until nothing substantial is agreed upon. Therefore, unless the meeting provides value to everyone who attended it, there is no need to waste time listening in and contributing. It is like how Musk does not speak to employees unless they share information with him. If you have nothing to teach him, you should not be talking to him. Indeed, he only talks to employees when needed. Otherwise, don't even walk past his office. 6. No ambulances. There are no ambulances allowed anywhere near Musk's workplaces. Further, you need permission from Musk to take an employee out of the premises. A seriously injured employee is taken to a physician on site. When it demands hospital attention, Musk must approve the exit. Nevertheless, your exit should happen with a lift. You have to keep the injuries down, and that's something that ambulances cannot warrant. Tesla does not log injuries into their legally obligated books. They try to reduce their reputation for having severe workplace accidents. We'll speak more about hiding injuries at Tesla soon. Despite this, employees are not allowed to get discounts on their Teslas as it goes against the company's values. Employee discounts show the workers that you care for their services and appreciate the effort they put into your company. Hence, most employees cannot afford Teslas, and they have to ride a Lyft if they feel sick at work. Talk of a hostile work environment. 5. No questions. Managers warned staff to avoid raising questions or objections before Elon Musk. Musk, 50, has these bouts of rage, leading to people who have questioned him being fired. If you are believed to be skeptical, you will slowly be ignored during meetings and decision time. That could be the easier route. The chances of getting demoted, reassigned, or terminated are higher. This means whenever you come to work, you have to guard your mouth, or you are one contribution away from losing everything. You're better off disobeying the order than trying to push your reasoning ahead. Again, Musk has said that refers to common sense over rules, essentially saying it is okay to break the rules if you are not comfortable with them. Just do not tell him about it. If your way works, you could end up being promoted. However, if your common sense fails, you can clean out your desk. 4. Hide injuries. Tesla hides injuries from the government to keep its reputation for workplace accidents to a minimum. A whistleblower alerted the authorities that workers with injuries were sent back onto the production line. An investigation in 2018 revealed such horrifying employee testaments. Broken bones, fainting spells, stress injuries, seizures, abnormal breathing, and burns were all left off the books. Explain why many of their timelines are unmet. If more than half of your employees are in pain or battling an injury they can't report or get sick days off for, you will see a less efficient production line. As a policy, Musk does not use the workplace injury logbooks that were allocated to the smallest of injuries at factories. Now, you fully understand the concept of no ambulances. We imagine this rule being rigid for physicians at the workplace who have to do this to keep their jobs. If this happens at Tesla, one can only imagine what goes on in SpaceX. 3. No weekends off. This is a scary rule for anyone to follow. Imagine working and schooling on the side, and then you hear that your boss wants you to work 100 hours a week instead of 40. Although you are paid averagely like everyone in your industry, sometimes even less than minimum wage in some states, Musk is known for working 120 hours a week. He expects others to follow his steps. An anonymous employee shared that if you ask to leave work for anything, Musk labels you as someone who is not on board with Tesla's mission and values. Some employees have had to resign if they needed to be with their families urgently. Remember the employee who left his work for his wife's labor? And Musk said he did not have his priorities right. 2. Be kind. Musk does not hire people who do not have niceties about them. In fact, if you are the brightest person in the room but act like you will be rude to your colleagues, you're not getting the role. In case you've been wondering why you never heard back from Tesla or SpaceX after meeting the boss, Musk says if you do not like your colleagues, you will end up miserable at your work. It's better to be in sync and harmony than risk it with tricky egos. Still, Musk is not the kindest person at Tesla or SpaceX. He is not a jerk, but he is not pleasant to everyone. His policy on conversation is one way. If you are not sharing any valuable insight, he shuts the conversation down. He interrupts and ransacks employees with questions to avoid swaying the subject. Number 1. No sick leave. Musk believes that absenteeism is what takes companies into bankruptcy. He does not take lightly people coming in late at work. Meanwhile, sick leave is also a mystery to Tesla workers. The media has condemned the toxic work environment where asking for a pay raise gets you fired within a moment's notice. Overall, this rule economically affects the employees who work week-long for no money, hide their injuries, and produce the world's leading automobile and energy products.